Okay, let's get more on this now with Naeem Aslam in London. He's Chief Market Analyst at Trade. Great to have you back with us, Naeem. Now, the Fed Chair Jerome Powell has previously downplayed concerns about rising inflation, saying that it's probably only going to be a temporary thing. Why would investors be worried about rising consumer prices?
Thanks for having me. Look, I don't think that investors needs to be worried about the temporary increase in inflation, because the Fed has made it very, very clear that, look, because of the enormous amount of a tailwind in terms of a stimulus and monetary policy, growth is expected to outpace the expectation, and so is inflation. But this is not really going to have an impact in the longer term. But consumers are worried that, okay, look, things can really become a bit more hotter in terms of the prices, but I think those concerns are just slightly bit more overblown than anything else.
Can we take a look at oil prices now, because we are seeing another dip in oil markets. We know last week that they were under a bit of pressure, and that's after they actually rallied for a bit before that. Can you tell us why are oil markets weaker right now?
I think that, again, it's going back to this same story of oil supply and demand. And when you are talking about demand, everything which is focused on is what's going on in India with respect to coronavirus situation exploding there. And that is likely to have an adverse influence on demand. And for the last 2 weeks, we have also seen supply. Crude oil inventory data has clearly shown that the supply is building up. So investors are factoring these two particular fundamentals, and they are hoping for OPEC to address some of these issues in their upcoming meeting, which is scheduled for this particular week.
Okay, Naeem Aslam from Trade, we appreciate your analysis as always. Thank you for that. Now to other top stories from around the world. Singapore and Hong Kong